Um, I just had a mind fart. Let's see, it's Wednesday, and today I'm going to talk about celebrations. Um, this came up twice last week in the two different seminars or workshops last weekend and then the one the weekend before. Um, and it was around celebrating ourselves and our accomplishments. And so, my question to you, which I'm going to expand on just a little bit, is how often do you celebrate yourself? Um, in big ways and in little ways. Like, woohoo, I finished that project that I've been working on for the last 5 days. Or today I am going to be celebrating that even though I'm missing class tonight for something else that had been pre-scheduled, I have already turned in my essay and my homework. Yay! That they were both due. And I even told my teacher ahead of time, 2 weeks in a row, that I wasn't going to be there, and I made sure that I could email in my homework and that it would be submitted and received and that everything was going to be okay. Um, that was good morning, Thamar. Um, that was something that I haven't done before. Like, usually I have a pattern of waiting till the last minute and hoping that things will be okay. Asking for this instead of permission. And it's when we get in the habit of celebrating ourselves that we start to focus on the positives instead of the negatives. Like, how often do you go through your day recognizing all the things that you didn't do? I didn't get to that 10th task. I only got to numbers 1, 2, and 3. I didn't lose that pound that I was trying to lose. I didn't wake up on time. I didn't make the lunches. I didn't, I could easily go on of all the things personally that I didn't get done. But it's been taking time and practice. Yay, she's in the shower. I wasn't sure if my daughter was going to take a shower. She was a little grumpy this morning. Um, it's been taking practice to start recognizing my accomplishments. The other day, someone had asked how many races I've done this year, and I was like, I don't know, because I haven't been keeping track. And then once we started actually listing them off, I was like, wow, I've kind of done a lot. And um, it's nice to take those into account. And I think also recognizing our accomplishments help us to not be goal oriented, but be able to say, yeah, I've done that and I've been through that. I'm finally going to Tough Mudder this weekend, and it's really scary. And yesterday I was focusing on the things that I haven't done, like I haven't been practicing my running. Um, and so I'm scared. But at the same time, I've also been working out consistently and I've been working on my self talk. So even if there's obstacles that I can't finish, or even if I have to walk, I think that I'll be better prepared in my mind and in my heart than probably in my body, because 12 miles. Um, so, anyway, um, I should have pulled out my notes. And so, well, no, that should. I'm scolding myself. Did you know that should is a scold? Every time you say should to yourself, you're scolding yourself. And that kind of goes against the accomplishments and celebrations and positive self talk. So, next time I will review notes on the topic that I'll be talking about so that I can have a little bit more information to share. That's the intent of all this stuff. Um, I lost my train of thought. Celebrations. So think about things that you've done and make a small celebration. Take a walk around the block, do a little dance in your cube or at home. Tell someone, hey, I finished this, and tell them to give you positive feedback if they don't already. Um, and for the big ones, that's what it was. In the workshop that I did with my friend Holly, because she does these quarterly workshops that are amazing, and I would highly recommend them. So if you want information and you live in my area, then let me know, and definitely come. Um, in the workshop, we set a goal for the next 5 days. And on top of setting the goal, we set a date and an activity to celebrate that accomplishment of the goal. For example, my goal is to finish this class with a grade of B or better. And my celebration is going to be taking my kiddo to the spa. And we've never done like those facial things where you see in the movies where you're all avocado peeled up or whatever with cucumbers on your face. So my task in the next week is to look up a place that does that and where I can bring her because she's little. I don't know if all places do that. And we're gonna relax and spend the day together. Um, and I want to help her feel like a big girl. And I want to show her that I'm celebrating the fact that I reached my goal. My family, and I can see it all on the screen. Because she needs to learn that. And so, actually, what I hadn't thought of, what just occurred to me, is that I need to start thinking of ways that she can celebrate herself and make sure to start that going because she's only going to learn if she practices herself. So, long story short, celebrate yourself. Thank you. I know, I'm excited. And, my whole goal with all of my changes, I mean, one of my goals, because I'm sharing it with you guys, but is to teach her little habits that she can put in place to grow and hopefully not be as frazzled as crazy as I feel some days. And I think that by doing that, we kind of break the monotony of going from one thing to another, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. And how good would that feel, Even if it's just, oh, my celebration is I got out of bed before 7 o'clock today. And as long as I finish this video in the next couple minutes, we will be on time to school. So yay for me. That's my celebration for this morning. Give yourself that positive feedback. Give yourself that positive self-talk, even if it's just to yourself. But ideally, you would be sharing it with someone else so that, you are then creating that example for other people and maybe putting it in their minds, planting the seeds like I'm trying to do with you guys of let's start celebrating, How hard could it be? How awful, how much, let me flip that around. How much better would your day be if you celebrated your accomplishments? Because we do a lot. And it's time to start recognizing that. So, celebrate yourself. If you have any ideas for how I can celebrate completing Tough Mudder, I'm welcome to it. I've been working up to this for a year, and it's this weekend, and I'm scared, but I'm gonna finish. And I'd love to hear your suggestions. Or if you celebrate something you do, I would love to hear that as well, because I am all for celebrating the people that I love, and I love you all. So let's hear what you have. Okay. Happy Wednesday, middle of the week. Yay! Bye.